So my name is Osain. I'm 26. I'm a creative independent, so I do a lot of stuff: photography, videography, art directing, digital campaign, social media, and all kind of stuff. And I'm living right now in the northeast suburbs of Paris, called Villemont. It's in the 93 department of France. And I grew up in the 93 department, and after that I went to the countryside, like the center of France. I speak three languages: French, English, and Spanish, because my dad is Cuban, so in Cuba we speak Spanish.
My name is Kopeto. My age is 29. My work is being me full time. It's hard. Languages that I speak, I speak like two languages, two and a half.
Which one?
Hablo un poco de español también.
It's good, it's good.
I live in, right now, Amsterdam, but I used to live in the south suburb of Paris. I'm born there actually. And I grew up in the south suburb of Paris, and also in West Africa, Togo, for a few years.
So my name is Enzo. I'm turning 26 tomorrow. What I do for work? I have my own agency. I do things. I'm creative. I just have no limits, just options. Basically, consulting, creative direction, and connecting the dot between cultures and globally. I speak French, English, un poquito español, un poquito, and Creole, of course. We have to represent. So I come from 93 Sevran, but I moved to London it's been 3 years ago now. In London, I'm based in southeast London, which is same energy as 93, so I love it. And yeah, where I grew up, I was originally born in Lyon, and I moved to Paris around 14 years old, 14, 15, something like that. But yeah.
And when you moved to Paris, you moved...
I moved to Sevran, straight up, yeah.
One word to describe my personality and explain. I will use the same words, me. And why these words? Because I think I have a certain personality, but it evolved. I mean, when my brother right here knew me by the past, my personality was others. You know, I mean, there is these common things from my previous version and my nowadays version, but I'm almost always trying new stuff in my mind. So I would say really me. So complicated, huh? But yeah, simple at the same time. This is why.
I don't know if it's what people think about it or whatever, but I'm authentic with who I am. I respect myself first, and I don't care if people love me or with me, agree with me, whatever. I just have my vision and I stick to it. So I'm really authentic with who am I. And I've always been like this. Is Enzo against the world a little bit, but I stay true to myself, and how can I say that? Me feeling good is more important than anything. Like, it's me being good. I have to be good. If I can't be good for myself, if I can't take care of myself, if I'm not authentic with myself, if I lie to myself, I will be a different person, and I don't want to be this person. So I fight every day to just stay as authentic as much as I can. So yeah, to be connected with myself.
I would say soldier, because I'm real. I'm determined, and my determination now is like when somebody is going to ask what's your biggest quality, your biggest default, I would say that, because I'm going straight forward, whatever, and I don't know anything, and when anything is gonna happen, I'm going to go through. So I would say soldier, and yeah, this is my biggest quality. And in the meantime, my biggest default because I'm really, I don't know how to say it, tough. Yeah, stubborn.
Straightforward.
Yeah, stubborn. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, Erica could talk about this too, because she's saying a lot of times she's saying, oh, you're going hard. You're going hard, but like in the good way and sometimes in the bad way. I took it from my dad
Yeah.
and my mom, so yeah, so both. But yeah, I would say that, yeah, soldier of the world.
France for me was like an abusive parent. It's like an abusive parent because it's still the parents, but it's abusive. So I have a better relationship with France since I'm not in France, and I always had a better relationship with France and most of the people here when I'm not in France. France is one of the country that I can where I can see that they want to shape your mind. They want to shape my mind too much. I mean, we in the society, you know, it's all conceptual, metaphysical and shit, but you know, sometimes they give you choices, options. Here, the options that they give you usually are the same options with different forms. And then it make me hate the people who doesn't see it. Then it make me hate most of the French population. Then it make me hate the environment. Then it make me hate talking with them. Then I need to leave.
It's simple.
No, but because I really thought about it for so long. Like if I remember well, I wasn't really good at school. And not I wasn't good at school. I mean, it wasn't my thing. But I remember that just before having this degree back or whatever. No, I think it was even before. I looked on internet like something who can lead me out of the country. Like I saw this thing, exchange, or I don't know. I remember it was internet and this is me a folder like this and I say, oh mom, no, it was expensive, so never. But I always had this willing of not being here. I don't know. I don't really. So if I feel French, I feel me. If I love France, no, I love my friends. Here, for example, it's my friends. You might not have the ID card, but you in France, you in my friends. It's my friends. I love my friends then, because it allowed us to do that, to be that. But I don't like France. I fucking don't like France. I will calm down here, but I really I don't like them at all. Deep. It's deep.
What's one of the ways in which you feel like France has abused you?
I would say by taking my innocence out really young. Yeah. By for example establishing such a construction of, for example, cities or whatever that you 4 or 5 years old and you see things happening because of how they managed to put us here and whatever. Or yeah, or not helping single moms. Like my mom's had to move like this from here to this with my mom. It's not good. It's not good. It's not cool. You know. So it took my. You know, it's like you was at the party yesterday. You're young. You're like, I don't know, 14 years old and stuff. You go in your bed, comfy. You're like, I'm gonna sleep without alarm. Someone just wake you up, like, then you wake up, and you know, sometimes you tell to yourself, oh, I might go back, you know, like maybe in the afternoon to sleep earlier, you know, because oh, it's okay. Here you cannot. They just woke me up too soon. They woke me up too soon. I cannot get back to sleep later. I tried. They woke me up too soon. And I would love to be in that bed again to be a young, but I was something that people had to be further in the age, really young for my mom and my sister. So yeah, I hate friends for that. Partly.
Made you have to grow up and deal with stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like for example, now I can put words on things, but on my feelings, but feelings was the same, exactly the same as when I was a young people. Really, I just can. This is why I think they say wizard and stuff. Is that I feel things. This is why I can move fast, but I feel, but I cannot explain something. Now I grew up, I can put words on it. They are abusive. And I hate when people say, but you're lucky I asked for nothing. And if I was born elsewhere, I would not know that I would be able to live. I asked for nothing, and I hate them. I really hate friends. Really, not my friends, but friends. I hate it.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about politics, even their festival music shit and stuff. I hate it. Their brand. If it's not your friend's brand, nothing. I hate their brands. I hate no friends brand on me. I hate them. You know. So, and they took also a lot of time, lifetime of our parents.
Yeah.
You know, they take a lot of lifetime. My grandma, I used to live with my grandma for a long time. They stole her life. You know, they stole her life. So, for me, it makes sense that I cannot like the ones who hurt my people. I cannot. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know, it just doesn't make sense. She will not be able to get back in her bed again to finish her night. It's finished. And I have to say, oh, friends, whatever. Fuck that. They give me the things because I'm born here. Just give me the thing, the card, that's it. I'm doing my other type of nationality. When I don't need that, it's going to be somewhere, I don't know.
Same thing, like France make you lose your innocence really young. Young. You just like, you know your difference at an early age. Straight up. And I talk for that one for people who are French on the paper, the passport. But when you check the story and stuff, France doesn't want you to know your story. France makes you erase your story to embrace like the fact that you're French on the paper again. Because you will never be French with them, first of all. And it's just the fact that they did a good job. I have to say it. It's a great job. They did a great job. The fact of like, we're all mixed together, kind of. We all live in the same type of neighborhood. Our parents always came the same way. Could be Arab, could be Black, Caribbean, or whatever you want, Asian. We all come from the same way. We all live in the same type of neighborhood. We are all live the same life. And there's the other people, the rest, the one we call the French one, kind of. And there's a big contrast at such an early age that if you're not ready mentally, you get lost, but you don't even know that you're lost. You can get lost quickly. France is the country who puts you in the case. When I say put you in the case, it's like, be a good employee, be a good slave. Oh, sorry, a good slave. Be a good slave. Be a good slave. That's what they want you to be, a good slave. And it starts when Kopeto says like start really young. Is like really young. Like I would say maybe experience like what we call racism at such a early age that you're not supposed to have that, and it's just like straight to your face, like attacking your dad, attacking your mom, attacking someone from family, friends, cousin, yourself as well. like at the age when you're not even supposed to deal with that. I mean, I don't live in a fairy tale, but it basically puts you in a situation like that you have to grow so fast, otherwise you're gonna die. Mentally, not like that, probably physically, who knows? Not pun, but yeah. There's a lot of people who die still in France, and there's still something like, it's the, comment on appelle ça, la ville des hommes et des citoyens, what do you say about France?
Le pays des droits de l'homme.
Pays of like the human rights, France, that's what we call it. That's big bullshit. Never been. They claim it, but they don't do it. They give you lessons about what you're supposed to do in the country, but with their own people, they don't do it.
Abusive parents.
Abusive parents. It's the best definition of what we can say. And after that, it's just like they want you to forget your culture, to manage you a bit better. So, what can I say about France? I don't like France. I have no hate for France because I'm like I don't want to give them any feelings. You know what I mean? I have no feelings for them. Yeah, cool. As a country, I was born in France. I could be born in Caribbean where I'm supposed to be, or I could be born in Africa where I'm supposed to be. You can be born in Asia. I could be born in a different country. I was born in France. It's like this. I would say, when you say East France, my France is basically, we can go abroad. We know we are French. We know we are French. The French that we're talking about, not the French that they're talking about. Like, I go outside, see maybe like a guy coming from a same neighborhood as me or some things as me, and can be in a different country. And we know he come from a country. I know he lived the same France as me. You know what I mean? He lived the same France as me. He knows things that some people, you speak with some people in Paris, you ask them maybe like no more question about the train. They will say, oh, I didn't know about that, because they live in a different world. And if you see Paris the way it is, and if you see different places in France, there is central thing where for the French people, and there is the outside, which is the France that they don't want to show, that they will never show. They will show you on TV, on French football. I get scammed, you know what I mean? They will show you on TV and stuff. Show you like Omar Sy, oh wow, it's Lupin. Mbappe, wow,
Mbappe,
he made it. And but when you go back home, these people are not. You will suffer. You will suffer if you still think that France is the Eldorado or the best country ever, or like human rights or whatever they call it. It's big bullshit. Never been. It will never be, because the country vision is they colonize everywhere, so they bring it back here, and they make you lost yourself. That's why there is a lot of people like us today in France. They're lost. When I say they're lost, like
Really?
I live in London. I can see people over there. They're a bit more aware about what's going on. Here are people, they're super lost. When I say lost, it's like next level. I don't want to say, I'm super awake, I'm a woke guy. No. You see some G's, you talk with them, you'll be like, oh wow. They really work on you, man. Brainwash. That's what I say, brainwash country. And I think I've done. I don't even feel any way I'm not living in this country anymore. If I can have it as a nationality or what they call, that's good. I don't. My taxes are not here. My family is still here. My family wants to move. I'm in France, but since early age as well. I was 12. I always wanted to move. First trip to New York, wanted to move. I said I would never live in France. Another trip to London. I said, bro, I'm leaving France. I'm not going to stay in France. This is early age. Don't represent me. I don't want to be part of that. It's bullshit. It's a circus. That's what I feel about France. But again, some people love it. They embrace it. That's cool for them. I don't want to talk with them. I let them in their thing. Me, I'm not in France anymore. I'm here today because we're reunited. I have work to do in France. That's it. I just work. It's a connection. You know, when you do a connection to the airport, same thing.
France is not our country. France is not our country. You know, it's like Dave Chappelle when he came to Europe the first time, he said, oh, here's the white makers. White makers, because it's not our country. It's not my country. By the history, whatever, okay, we let it here. It's not my country. Even if there is no more this society, even like biologically, it's not my place to be.
Parents came for a mission, we need to finish it and go where we're supposed to be. That's what I feel. And they remind us as well. It's a good reminder. That's the only thing we should listen to. Go back to where you come from. Because it's true.
Oh, I swear.
You're not supposed to be here. Definitely. It's not established for us. We can tell.
It's not us.
You can tell. You're not even French, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this. How rude this is. You know that? So imagine if you're French.
They really don't care about. They like.
And no victim over here though. No victim.
No
victim.
No, never. But they really fucking
we
don't care about you. They really don't care. But they really don't care.
Like you don't exist. You know what I mean? You don't exist. It's like, oh yeah, you here, yeah, cool.
They really explain. They really give explanation on their motive on why they did all this bullshit by the past. Now, by this mindset of now, it's just patterns. You know, they're still the same. So that's it.
Let's go, Osain. Shut the door. All the lights. Oh.
I think, besides what they tell, I think France is maybe the one of the vicious country in the world.
Vicious.
One of the vicious, because when you're black here, you're gonna say something about your situation. Oh, but look at the US, look at the States. We are not the same. Here, it's better for you.
Love the States.
Here, you see at the States, cops are shooting black people, or see at this country, or see in Africa. But here, the same. Just it's like we are not slaves, but we don't have this freedom. We don't have the freedom that other French people have, and we will never have. And that's the, as they said, that's the system. That the people who are lost, they are lost in trying to have this. You don't never have this. Don't try. It's like get rich. Die
trying.
It's the same. Get free and die trying. And some people get lost in this way to be as the other French, but you're not gonna be as the other French. It's over. And if you think that, you're gonna see in the future, like when you're gonna be 40, 50s, and you're gonna look back, and it's gonna be
Eat your neck.
Oh. And that's what my dad told me at a young age.
Yeah.
And that's what Kopeto said about innocence. We don't have time to be innocent like young black people in France, because everywhere you're gonna be lost, or you're gonna die, or because
You're gonna discover it.
Yeah, because black parents, I had to tell you, like in the US, when cops come, when this kind of people come, you have to be like that, you have to be like that, you have to think like that, and so you are not a child anymore. It was a blessing that my dad told me about James Baldwin or Marcus Garvey or Malcolm X or this type of person. But I think a child don't have to read this at this young age, but it is what it is.
It's good that you said a dad, because dad or just like mom or whatever, they teach you, they told me like such an early age, like you're a black man here.
They stop James Harden.
James Harden.
James
Harden say, hey, why are you?
Yeah.
And after, it's James. Some cops punch a guy from the city of Enzo, Sargerier.
Oh, look.
Oh wow.
A cop punch a French footballer, famous. He was playing in PSG, but he did not recognize him. So after that, the other cop say, hey, you punch a footballer.
So he's not black, he's a footballer.
Yeah,
so.
it's like he's not a black. He's not.
The other guy, punch them, that's fine. Go bonus at the end of the month, you're good.
Yeah.
But him, problem.
Wow.
And they hate, the one thing with French people, I would say, compared to the rest of the entire world, they hate being seen as a bad country.
When you say
France
that,
is the country of like, freedom of speech, human rights and whatever. American or the savage one, the other white one, they shoot everyone. We have the same thing in the country. It's a little country when guns are not allowed normally. And we go a good amount of people getting shot. Where you're supposed to have no guns in the territory. Why? It's the thing. Yeah, they give you lessons about like how this country or why the savage and whatever. But this country didn't colonize like you guys. You know, and they love that.
France is.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the most thing about this country is like the vicious and the lying way.
Institutionalized, proper structure of like constant racism, brainwash, control, maintaining consciousness or whatever they want to call it. They pervert. That's what I would say.
It's like I saw the documentary like blew my mind like the 13th Amendment. And when at the moment they say in this they said now in the US there are more black people in prison than there were slaves during the slavery.
Wow.
And all these black people they are working.
They work for free.
So when it explains that when white people in the 90s, 80s saw the civil rights, they said, "Oh, how can we make them work like we used to, but in a different way, and make them believe they are free? Okay, we're gonna let us vote and everything, but we're gonna make go them to jail,
destroy family, put the dad in jail."
And when I saw that, I said, "Oh, that's vicious."
This is like, basically what happened here.
It's a French. What they did over there, it's a French thing to do that.
Yeah,
it's French people.
A lot of people who moved to America back then as well was coming from France. A lot of people. The whole first I call it the Pilgrims. French.
Yeah, New Orleans. New Orleans.
New Orleans. They speak French. How many little country at that colonizing before the American were to Vietnam? French was there.
French is a mastermind.
You go in Africa. A lot of countries speak French. The heritage of it is like it's them. You know they're good. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But they make it with the words, with the laws and politics and stuff. So it sounds like it's nothing. But when you understand the whole stuff, you're just like, what I'm doing, give you a headache. You just think about it, it's giving me a headache.
No, it's like it's literally like you see chess players in front of you and they create the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you can see some chess player that because we learn the rules and because we learn how to self-contain ourselves to not get too much emotional in order to still win a bit. But when you don't have this self-awareness or whatever, how the fuck do you play this game?
How do you know?
And their mastermind, they created the game. They created the game. They fucking created the game.
Yeah. You play Uno. They get +4 stuff.
Easy.
And you're like, I'm gonna give you like change the color and say, change the color, +4.
And the thing is, like I don't know if Enzo Kopeto said, you're gonna hate people who don't see it, but also black people who don't see it. Oh my gosh, I hate black people who are lost here. I have a friend who is from Ethiopia, but he doesn't know his parents and everything. And once he told me, "Oh, but slavery was a long time ago." What do you have to talk about this?
They like this, friend. I'm sorry, no.
But I can't hate them. I just say you're lost. And I'm just like, I try to have compassion as well, because I'm just like, it's crazy because you're really lost. Yeah, and you're one of us and you're lost. I'm just like, make me not sad, but just like.
This is the thing, he's not one of us.
No, listen to what I say. At the end of the day, they love seeing us saying shit about
us. Yeah, this is the thing.
When something happens to white men or whatever, they will still claim it. They will still like, it's still one of the people. They still find a way. Arab people as well, Asian people as well.
Black people.
He's lost. It happens. And we can try to help. If you still want to be lost, that's your problem. You know what I mean? I'm not here to help people like whatever, but we can have one conversation. You know, Osain helped me in a certain way by saying a certain thing. We help each other. That's what I try to say. Your mind can change by saying one thing.
I got it.
But not everyone. You're not a savior. We're not savior.
No, this is why, because I don't know.
Like Kendrick say.
Yeah, exactly.
There
is no saviors, and also I just say that because, you know, like this character played by Samuel L. Jackson in Jungle.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, today there are these guys really well. Really well. You can even see some pretty good soccer player right now.
Mm-hmm. Do you saw
Mbappe?
Pogba.
You saw Pogba? You know Paul Pogba, the French player.
Big football player.
Yeah, he's a superstar. Almost like he was the Mbappe in
10 years ago?
2015.
Yeah.
Almost like, and he did an interview like the other day, and he said, "Oh, I see because okay,
Black
let
condition.
me contextualize because like during this year, in a lot of football games, some supporters were doing monkey screams. You know, Vinicius, we talked about that. So a French media, not to mention them too because it's a fucked up media, but okay, they asked Paul Pogba about this. What do you think about the racism in football? And he said, "Oh, okay, I see it, but black people have won because now we can have cars." we can
dance or walk or whatever.
we can take the bus. We can do this. We can do that. And
So,
this is the
That's
people
what we say. We lost,
when we're
but you got
talking
the
about-
money. You think you got the money, so now you escape that.
Yeah.
But back home, your cousin is still got in control. I used to play with him. His cousin basketball. He get hella problem with the police. You know what I mean? And just like your cousin made it, but you know, it's just. That's why I said lost. Sometimes it could be really frustrating because just like, bro, wake up.
Yeah.
You don't see that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But again, we're not supposed to save people. You can have a conversation and stuff. Maybe we change the mind. Yes, no, whatever. Do whatever you want. At the end of the day, that's not a problem. You know.
And
But
we are seeing all together are the crazy ones when we talk like that. I can talk like as I talk like that, I can talk like that with my mom, with my French white mom or my French white family. I can take if I tell this, they're gonna be crazy. They wouldn't understand what I'm saying. They wouldn't understand. Like people here who are doing stuff about race doesn't care. They are just following a trend.
Yeah.
So like I don't know at your stuff like Pompidou, I don't know, but people behind that, you see how they are white people. This is
They're just so loud.
these are not black people who are doing all this protesting or like in France we have during the 2020 when what was the name guy? No, it was no, the other guy, like the American guy.
Floyd?
So George Floyd.
George Floyd. In France, we have Adama Traoré, who is a young guy was killed like a year ago or 2 years ago.
Has a chest infection.
Yeah. And so during the summer 2020, they did the protesting here and BLM stuff and all that kind of stuff. So people post black square on the IG and everything. And when we saw that, we were like,
It's not true because he was doing like music video, like it was like a One Migos music video of the event, protesting for the police doing the war thing, but just like actually during the day you're basically part of all these things because you say, oh no, I have no problem, I'm a black guy, I got these girls, I got this whatever, but you're not conscious about where you're living and you try to claim something that you're not even about. Try to be like one activist, whatever. We're not activists, but we know where we live in. We know what we do.
yeah, we're not activists, but we're active.
We're active. We're not like these. Some people they're dying for this. They're dying for the cause. They already they know. You know what I mean? They're like dying, and some people are using that like as a trend.
Yeah.
So using this as a trend. It's good to be BLM. It's good to do this in front of the police. They wouldn't care about you, man. They even look at you. They just like, oh, I'm gonna beat you after. Do a picture.
Yeah.
Ooh, you today.
It's a game. It's a game.
It's a game.
Yeah.
And they're all so happy taking a picture.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, you know what? Because a lot of people are getting called out for that. Check a lot of Instagram in France, a lot of black square disappeared. People archive their picture. People
Most
from
of
the
the black
protest, they
square
remove it.
disappear.
All the videos and stuff. Millions de dollars, je sais pas qui. Did a music video, like proper rap song, like people protesting fires. It's not even like documentary to have archives of history. It's like I went there for like
It's
it's like my event yesterday.
It's like a Nike ad or Nike reels. It's the same. Like
Like a Nike campaign.
Yeah,
Oh, you're going to BLM event? Yeah, I'm going there. We're wearing what shoes?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Air Force Black. You know,
I'm not
it was
gonna
like-
go to that.
So in France, you have this vicious, like another vicious way that protesting and the black movement is fake. And when we're doing something, we just do the same as the US, but we are not the same country, so we have to do our own way. But they don't know how to do it here.
For example, used to be at Puma to do a campaign about, like, they wanted to do something about BLM or whatever. They say, oh, we should do a campaign like with Rosa Parks sittings in the back. And I say, we're in France. We're in France. First of all, there's people dying like maybe like a month ago in France, getting shot. You don't want to do anything for the family, for example, if you're really about the people. Oh no, but because Rosa Parks is known, and I was like, what's going on? So basically live in a country there's nothing happening. And that's the thing, they really like, you basically we all feel like we're crazy because we're like talking about that. It's like, no, it doesn't happen like that, you know. France give you the opportunity to study for free. France give you the opportunity to have the passport, you know, because in your country in Africa it would be tough. In the Caribbean, in Caribbean, you know, it's tough. Caribbean, it's tough.
They create the game.
And then people still like,
rules and everything.
I'm French. I'm happy to be French, whatever. So it's really vicious. It's long. We do a job. Why you get mad? I stop complaining. Slavery was 400 years ago. Stop complaining.
Every time I remember that the first time I acknowledged that this history, you know, young, you know, you really acknowledge that. Oh wow. Then I started talking about it with some people. This is why really quickly I stopped talking with people of my age because I thought they were all dumb like this. And they were always like, yeah, but I don't victimize myself. I say, bro, I'm not victimizing. I'm just trying to talk with you about it. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to talk with you about it. Like today you will talk about the Jewish. Like yesterday you talk about the Muslim. Like yesterday you talk about this. I'm just talking about what I consider being my history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why you mad? Why you try to keep it away? Like if you talk about it, someone will gonna come and cut your head. You know. Here to explain you how they do to fuck the mind of our brothers and sisters.
Sisters too, yeah.
They use what I consider to be as a really powerful formula to elevate your mind, to fucked up your mind. They use the 69. Me, I call it the 69. This is a 6. You turn your head, is a 9, alright? What is positive, you turn your head, is negative or so, either around. You know, everything is the same at the same place. But what they're doing, this is why I say they create the game, the real mastermind, is that for all the people outside, our brothers and sisters, if we talk about like someone who got killed by the police and whatever, then it's a 6. They're gonna put you, no, but then, oh yeah, it was a 9. Yeah, sorry.
No,
And then you come, you talk with them, hey, bro, it was a 6. Bro, come on. It was a 9. And every time it's like this. Every fucking time.
It wasn't an angel, you know. He got this. He had his hand in his pocket, you know. It's like he had a crazy background, you know. Like,
you know he was selling drugs. Come on, bro, he died. He died, and he's related to bigger than.
And there's debate about that. Debate about like, you know, but if he stopped, he would never be killed. If he did, the guy did nothing. He didn't even talk. You shoot him. A year ago, they killed someone, 32 years old, a dad. It was in his car. The car was. They pretended that the car was stolen. They said open the car. He said it was like this. Open the car. Shot 32 years old. For no reason.
They shot six.
Non, ils ont tiré beaucoup.
6 9 times.
Around 9 times. Something we can just like, even you shooting the wheels, the guy doesn't go away or whatever.
No.
The guy had no gun.
I remember.
Surrounding him in my neighborhood. No, I mean, it's just like things of, they will kill you. Period. They have no shame. Now it's like a thing of like, How many people get killed? Like every year, there's like at least 2 or 3 people dying minimum.
No, I think more.
I mean,
Well,
they put in the
that
media.
we know.
That we know.
Yeah,
That we
no,
know.
yeah. Two or three minimum. Maybe. Yeah, maybe 5.
But it's a small country. We've all like we're not supposed to.
Kill that much, though.
You know exactly. That's what I mean. It's crazy. I just think it's great. I just yeah.
There is a one though. They couldn't say it was 9. Remember Theo? They put a stick in.
Oh,
There-
wow.
there-
Theo.
One guy
Remember
named
that?
Theo.
Yeah.
He used to be a football player as well.
And a
This guy was
student.
supposed to be
It was a
good player.
student. Yeah.
They arrested him. They put basically a stick in his ass. You know what I mean?
It was
multiple
filmed.
time.
It was filmed.
Now he can't play sport anymore. He has a bag with him.
Yeah.
And basically they said that no, we did nothing.
They get
The
relaxed.
drug explodes on his belly. The guy had no drug on him. So the drug explodes his belly, so I just saw the whole thing.
There is
The
a
president take a
fucking
picture
video.
with him, like
Yeah.
pretending like, oh, we support you. To this day, the police still police.
There is a fucking
And
video.
they pull him behind the thing because now in the neighborhood they put camera, CCTV things, but they try to hide it, but we can still see it being like 2 police or 3 officers on him.
Holding
And beat him up on the
Yeah.
police car saying things like, yo, I'm not gonna say the word, but like, you're my bitch kind of now. We're gonna do everything we want to you. And that's what they do. And then apparently, I mean, not apparently, it happened to a lot of guys. But they will never say it.
Bro, there is a lot of
They will never say
deep
that.
thing,
They
yeah.
basically put you in one alley, one stuff.
And
one
they
block.
ask you to do things or
There's
whatever.
no camera.
Like, yeah.
They will ask you to control yourself, remove your shoes or whatever, and then boom, they do whatever they want with you.
Yeah.
This is why we run. This is
Straight.
why we run when
Straight.
we
But
when
then say why you
when
run
we
if
support
you have
us.
nothing
Yeah.
to reproach yourself. Like if you did nothing wrong, why you run?
And
Because you
don't-
know that something
yeah.
gonna happen. You know you're gonna be
Yeah.
somewhere. You're gonna be in the box. What type of box? We're gonna be in the box, definitely.
And
They're gonna
don't-
arrest you. They're gonna put
Yeah.
you in the town. You're gonna something gonna happen.
And don't be smart. Just don't be smart. Really. Just don't be smart.
But Theo, fuck, I follow Theo.
Yeah.
Yeah, riots for how many days? Even that they don't care about that because you
no,
burn
no
the whole
riots.
neighborhood. You're gonna burn your whole neighborhood, so
Mm.
break your neighborhood. It's fine, and they're gonna say, "Oh, look at you. We can't do anything for you because you guys are miserable." So again, the 6.